Cars. We all love them. Everyone wants one, but some want a collection. Quick question, who owns the world's largest collection of luxury cars? And how many cars does he own? Stick around. 8. Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate, the self-acclaimed trillionaire, possesses one of the most enviable automobiles ever made. He also owns a casino and a private plane. He is regarded as one of the wealthiest celebrities in the United States. Tate has several automobiles in his collection, including BMW, Aston Martin, Porsche GT Street, Range Rover, a Bugatti Chiron which costs around $3 million, Ferrari 458 Italia, Mercedes, Rolls-Royce, Lamborghini, and more. Tate also enjoys driving the Aston Martin DBS Superleggera, which is Italian meaning super slim. He claims that he first purchased the vehicle after spotting it in the James Bond film No Time to Die. 7. Rowan Atkinson's collection. Many people believe that the Rowan Atkinson collection of automobiles is the finest collection ever assembled. His collection comprises some truly incredible automobiles, including a 1977 Aston Martin V8 Vantage that is the only one of its kind in the entire world and is estimated to be worth more than $161,000. A total of 52 coupes and 37 convertibles were built during the one-of-a-kind production run of this automobile. The extensive collection that Atkinson has demonstrates his passion for autos. Rowan's garage is the greatest dream come true for any auto enthusiast, since it is stocked with superbly crafted pieces of art and extremely rare exotic automobiles. His garage is every car enthusiast's dream, including everything from a legendary McLaren F1 to an extremely rare Lancia Thema 8.32 and a magnificent Rolls-Royce Phantom drophead. Interestingly, he was in his teens when he got his first car, a 1977 Ford Falcon, and that's when he discovered his love for cars. It had a V8 engine that was a 5.3 litres capacity and was painted burgundy. Well, it's not a doubt that Atkinson has one of the largest vehicle collections in the world, and it is clear that he takes great pleasure in it. 6. Ralph Lauren. Certain collections are massive in terms of their value or size. Then there is the sumptuous meal conceived and prepared by the renowned fashion designer Ralph Lauren. Lauren's collection features some of the most valuable and collectible vintage Ferraris ever made, such as a 250 GTO, the most expensive car ever built, a 58 250 Testarossa, a 250 SWB, and a 375 Plus. In addition to antique Alfa Romeos, Bentleys, Bugattis and Mercedes models, there are also historic Jaguars, such as a D-Type racer that won the Le Mans race and an XK-SS. But of all the cars Lauren has, his 1938 Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic is the most sought-after and technologically advanced supercar of its era. It is one of only 2 that were ever made. It is estimated to have a worth of around $50 million and is regarded as the most outstanding example of Art Deco design. 5. Dmitry Lomakov. Dmitry Lomakov is a successful Russian businessman and is also the family patriarch of a prominent Russian family. His wealth is largely attributed to the mining industry, specifically potash. But vintage and antique autos are his genuine pleasure in life. Because Dmitry Lomakov's collection of automobiles is so extensive, he has built a museum to serve as a repository for them. Lomakov is the director of the Classic Cars and Motorcycles Museum in Russia, which now boasts an extraordinary collection of vintage cars, many of which are significant historical items. The museum is located in St. Petersburg, with a collection of 120 classic cars and motorcycles, some of which are no longer in production. These include vehicles that were manufactured in Russia, such as the Cheika Gaz-13 from 1977 and the final example of the Peugeot motorcycle brand, which dates back to 1914. The most valuable item in the collection is Adolf Hitler's illustrious Mercedes-Benz convertible, with which he used to travel across Germany while he was Chancellor. 4. Ken Lingenfelter. Lingenfelter Performance Engineering had its start thanks to the American entrepreneur and business giant Ken Lingenfelter. Moreover, Ken appreciates anything and everything that has to do with automobiles. Currently, he possesses around 150 autos, 20 of which are Lamborghinis. He also owns some very rare examples of the Porsche, Mustang, and Corvette automobiles. And because Ken Lingenfelter had such a large collection of automobiles, he needed to build a storage facility in Michigan that was 40,000 square feet in size. The icy winters in Michigan are no match for the sophisticated temperature control systems that are installed in the garage. These systems ensure that the automobiles remain in pristine condition throughout the season. Interestingly, Ken Lingenfelter admits that his collection is fairly disorganized and includes many duplicate cars, mainly Camaros and Corvettes, but he says that he is powerless to stop himself from continuing to add to it. When he finds a car that he likes and can afford, he goes out and buys it. Well, why not? 3. Jay Leno. Jay Leno is a comedian who once hosted The Tonight Show. Currently, due to his passion for cars, he now has a program on television that focuses on autos. And by the way, were you aware that Jay Leno is the proud owner of one of the most extensive collections of classic and antique automobiles in the whole world? Well, he has a collection of more than 200 automobiles, including a 1909 Baker Electric, a 1931 8-litre Bentley, a 1909 Stanley Steamer, a 1934 Rolls-Royce Phantom II, a 1927 Duesenberg Model X, and a 1925 Hispano Suiza. Moreover, he has a collection of 22 steam-powered vehicles and 25 historic race cars in his collection. This automobile collection is on par with that of any museum in the world, making it an absolute must-see attraction. 2. The Rainbow Sheikh. It is correct to refer to him as Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan. However, because no one can pronounce it, most people just call him the Rainbow Sheikh. He is a member of the royal family of Abu Dhabi. And with all of his money, he has managed to amass a rather remarkable collection of automobiles. Interestingly, he has been nicknamed Rainbow Sheikh because he owns several Mercedes S-Class automobiles, each of which is painted a different color from the rainbow. He also has customized enormous Mercedes monster trucks, several Jeeps for the largest Bedouin caravan, a Dodge Power Wagon, and any other incredible cars he can track down to complement the outrageous demeanor he exudes. 1. Brunei's Sultan. It is an understatement to say that Hassan al-Bolkiah, also known as the Sultan of Brunei, possesses an infinite capacity for purchasing luxury cars. The Sultan, who is said to have a net worth of $20 billion, possesses the most lavish royal house on the face of the earth, complete with bathrooms that are entirely coated in diamonds and gold. Given the Sultan's immense riches and the lavish lifestyle he leads, it is no surprise that he possesses an impressive automotive collection. As a fact, he is said to own a total of 7,000 cars, including more than 250 BMWs, 574 Mercedes-Benzes, 452 Ferraris, 179 Jaguars, 382 Bentleys, 134 Koenigsegg's, and a large number of Lamborghinis. Some also say he owns a Ferrari Mythos, the Bentley Java, and the Porsche Karma, to name just a few. Quite impressive, right? Anyway, which of these car collections impressed you the most, and why? That's all from this video. See you in the next one.